Hello, beautiful souls. How you guys doing today? We are starting off September with a bang. We are going to start working with our self-belief and self-worth and how we can reprogram the inner voice. Now, the power theme is to build an unshakable self-worth and rewire internal dialogue. Now, I want you to really feel that we can get to that inner voice. And I want you to set the intention. I am the author of my story. Okay? This is you, not this one or that one. No, you. We are going to take this moment to meet the inner voice. Now, what I want you to do for your mindset prompt is, what does my current inner voice sound like? Now, we need to get really specific and get to the heart of the matter on hearing our inner voice. Now, for this power theme moment, I want you to do journaling starting today all the way to Saturday. Okay? It can be a sentence, it could be a short paragraph, however you see fit on hearing your inner voice. Now, I want you to notice and write down all of the negative self-talk you have within you. I know it's going to be uncomfortable, but we got to sit with it. We have to work on it. We have to make sure that we can take one step at a time to cut out that negative information that's stored in us. Okay, we're going to do that little malware, cleansing out of the CPU unit right now, getting all of that negative gunk out of our minds. You're probably saying to yourself, how are we going to do that? Simple. What you are going to do is just take a moment, get yourself in a relaxed state, release all the negative tension that you might feel when you start this and all of the nervousness. And I want you to treat it like you're having a date with yourself. See how we flip the script when we get all of that anxiety and the nervousness? You are having a date with you. And the first date is going to be about relationships. How do you feel about your self relationship? How do you feel about your platonic relationships? How do you feel about the romantic relationship? And if you are not in a romantic relationship, then concentrate on self. Concentrate on platonic. How can you have a better understanding by hearing your inner voice with that subject? Okay? That can be for Monday. I know Monday's a holiday, but you can start Tuesday. You could do 2 for Tuesday. How's that? Sounds good. Now, the next one, health and energy. How can we hear our internal dialogue when it comes to health and energy? What are some of the things that are negative? And I want you to be really, really authentic with this because we have to release the negative programming that's within us. So I want you to have that date with you by journaling the negative self-talk. You You're all ready and everything else, while the other you is holding on to all of that negative internal self-destruction. How can we work together better? You tell me, you know everything. Who's that? Ed and Aisha. I want us to work together. Let me help you. That's the super ego and ego working together, compromising, working together. I want you to have that type of dialogue, but you're writing it down. If you have to, get two different color pens. You get a blue one and a black one. And then the blue will be negative, and the black, if you hear any positive, write it down. When you are reflecting at night, put down both. See what came out when you had that moment with yourself, having that internal conversation. And then you're journaling all that information down. Now, if you want to use a red pen, I rather don't want to do that. Or get a purple. Be creative. But let's not use red. Black, blue, or purple. And then you decide what is the black, what is the blue, and what is the purple. And then you have the dialogue right in front of you. Remember, one at a time. We're not going to overwhelm ourselves. You have this whole week. I know it's short because we have Monday off, but take the time to have that moment to journal. And then take all of your information on Sunday, and that's your full day to reflect, and then see how much purple, which is okay, positive. How much is the blue, where is you talking and getting the information out? And the other is the negative feedback. What were some of the things that came out on a constant? What was repetitious? Oh, the negative talk. Did it go through relationship, health and energy, career and purpose, finances, or your spiritual life? Write it all down. Label each area. Okay. And remember, day by day. And then see what you see within your notes from your personal date with yourself. See how you can identify the limiting beliefs, the fear, the imposter syndrome. See if you can figure out which is which. And then have that other talk with yourself. Okay, I want to get rid of all of these limiting beliefs that I see here. How can I improve? How can I hear myself clearly? And here's another. I didn't write this down, but this came to mind from my guides. Go within, do a deep meditation. Make sure you have your protecting prayers first and your ending prayer when you're done. Have that moment and do an automatic writing and really get in depth with what you are feeling. Do a brain dump. Dump it all out. Okay? Whatever. Do a brain, do a heart, do your chakras, whatever that's within you that's an irking pest of emotions, of unfulfillment, write it down. Take the time in each area so that you could see everything on Sunday when you look at your entire reflections. Again, day by day process. Reflect at the end of the day. If your short attention span kicks in, do your breathing exercises we did in the beginning to get yourself relaxed, centered, and calm. Also, take a pause. If it becomes overwhelming, stop, close the book, go outside, go have lunch, Do something that makes you feel happy and fulfilled. Then come back and do it again. Get all of that negative energy out so that you can start healing every area of your life. All right, guys, I know you can do this, and I will see you on Thursday with another Thursday tip. And if I give some more information, I will do it then. But in the meantime, rest, rejuvenate today, Monday, Tuesday, get back to work and start healing one day at a time. All right, guys. Mwah. You got this. I'll see you then. Bye bye.